My name is Xavier Johnson. I go by X. 27 years old, from Tampa, Florida. Play for the ELF Football League and play for the Hamburg Sea Devils.
We have a guest today. I love it when alumni come back here because for you guys, many of you do not realize what Chamberlain is and has been. Up until 2008, this was a championship program. It had been to the state championship. It was a runner-up in 2002. It's produced, I think Coach Newman said, and I'll check with him today, I think this school's produced more NFL athletes than any other school. This tradition that this place has is very, very rich. You guys are going to be the first team in the history of this school to play on the new turf field this coming. You're going to be the first team to play in the new stadium this coming. You guys are, you got new jerseys, you got everything. Everything is brand new for you this year, and you can't take it for granted. So with no further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Xavier Johnson. He plays running back here. He probably understands how much we love the offensive line, and I am a running back myself, so I can respect having another running back come here and speak to you. And we talked earlier on what I'm doing here. Kind of got a hint of what we're doing right now. So when we talked this morning, I was like, man, I respect your sacrifice. I respect your sacrifice and what you're doing to keep playing this game. He plays overseas right now, which I wanted to ask the question. Have you ever played with Quentin Williams or against Quentin Williams?
Matter of fact, I have when he had Andre Davis.
Okay.
Yeah, them two at Jefferson.
Just in high school, but you
high
played
school,
overseas as well.
No, we haven't.
All right, the floor is yours.
All right, man. What's good with y'all boys? Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My name is Xavier Johnson. I go by X. I stay right down the street from RBT. I'm pretty sure y'all know what that's at. I came in 2019, played running back, and I played DB. 2013, the 2013 is when I graduated. I became the second year rusher here. Went to South Alabama, committed to South Alabama. I just left Tampa just to get away, but it's a different atmosphere, because you see the same thing here. You're hanging out with your homeboys, you get in trouble. Y'all got talent. Y'all know y'all got talent. But it's the people who you hang around with. The people who you hang around with, that's who you gonna be, So y'all boys keep that in mind. But like I said, I played at South Alabama, played running back. Freshman year came in, I felt like I was supposed to play, but I didn't play. So that really taught me to be the student of the game. Things I didn't want to do, I had to do it. Like I had to go to class, I had to learn, I had to sit down, I had to look at film. I didn't want to do it, but in order for you to get on the field, you gotta look at film. You can't just get on the field and don't know what you're doing. Because it's gonna be a guy who's ready at the same, like behind you. It's gonna be a guy who's ready 2 times better than you. If you feel like you're the better person, well, get your things together. You know what I'm saying? I played there, became the all-time leading rusher there. Things was going great until 2017. I had a son. I lost my son. That was the hardest thing for me. I get kind of emotional because when you have a seed, it's like you go all out for him. So it's like I felt like I failed him as a person, as a human being. I didn't get a chance to look at him. I didn't get a chance to tell him how much I love him. None of that. So that kind of hurted me at the same day. So I was doing things how I didn't supposed to do. I came back to Tampa, Florida, hanging out with my own friends, alumni. Did the wrong thing. Smoked marijuana. Didn't supposed to do that. I know that as a person. The next day I went back. We had a drug test. As a man, as a human being, I told Coach honestly, I don't think I'm gonna pass the drug test. I told him as a man because I knew who I was at the end of the day. So he respected me for doing that. I got suspended my last 4 games. My scouts, NFL scouts, they didn't want to call me. All my stats went down. I didn't get no calls, nothing. So at the moment, I felt like giving up. Honestly, I wanted to kill myself at the time because I was going through a lot. Nobody wasn't there for me. I couldn't talk to certain people because they weren't understanding. So I had to go through things there alone. So things weren't going right. God finally blessed me, to get an opportunity to play overseas professional football. And we signed with the ELF, and we partnered with the NFL. So now I get another opportunity to show what I have, and another opportunity to show I'm not the same person who I was back then. So you guys, what I'm really trying to say is, man, Coach getting on y'all for a reason. The little things matter. It really does. It may seem like it don't matter, but it really does. And at the end of the day, you will see it. If he tell you to take notes, take notes. If he tell you to post it, post it. look at film. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you to look at film for 15, 20 minutes. It ain't. You feel me? Because other teams, they doing that. Like I said, it's somebody behind you who's doing the things that you're not doing. And I'm pretty sure y'all boys got college talent. But you gotta do the little things what coach tell you. But that's it. Appreciate you, coach.
All right, appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
You know, so he's gonna kind of do a documentary on his life and things like that here at Xavier while we keep our program rolling.
Oh, one more thing. Y'all got any questions that y'all want to ask? If y'all do got questions?
I mean, they probably don't know much about playing overseas.
Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson.
What number do you wear? What number do you wear?
28. 28. If y'all ain't seen my film, go on YouTube, Xavier Johnson, type it in.
How fast are you? How fast?
439, 44 flat.
What's been some of your favorite experiences going overseas? Not football wise. Playing overseas would have been your favorite experiences non-football off the field.
Just learning different people's backgrounds, just being somewhere I haven't been before. Hearing other people saying things you never even heard before, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I learned Guten Morgen, that's like good morning. And little things like that, it's just getting away from the family because it really teaches you how to mature more and become a man.
Are you eating different over there? Like,
Somewhat, yeah, somewhat.
If you wasn't playing football, what would you be doing?
If I'll sell my own brand, clothing.
How did you bounce back from that? How did you? Because you could have easily just gave up right there.
Right. Really, I trusted God. I kept praying. I kept talking to my mentor, and it wasn't gonna happen overnight. Day by day, you gotta progress. So I really did that, and I used my mentor as I can. That's how I really progressed.
What's the presence of football overseas? What's the presence of football overseas? Like the tension, the atmosphere.
Oh man, the atmosphere is just different here. The thing that you see here is like, man, we don't got that in Florida. Like, for example, Burger King, they don't got that. Chick-fil-A, they don't got that, none of that. But just trying different things and just seeing things like different, it'll amaze you. Like really, it'll amaze you. You'll love it. Like you'll really love it.
Do you have a fan base? Like, do people come out and support overseas?
Oh yeah, it's a community. They do because really, it's football, it's soccer. But now that they know it's ELF football, it's community. Now they're coming out and support it. So now the fan base is coming bigger.
What's your why?
My why? Why I do it is my son, as if he was here. You know what I'm saying? I go hard for him. I gotta go hard for him because I know he's looking. And at the end of the day, I know I want to be the greatest player that ever did it when I leave the third. So I'm trying to leave a legacy. I'm trying to leave my mark, and there's still more to come. So you gotta have that humbleness all the time. Got to.
What makes you stay at Tampa?
That's a good question. What made me stay at Champions? My faith, I believe. Like at the end of the day, I knew we had things to work on, but I knew I had to stay here. Not just because, my friends and because I wanted to stay here. I didn't want to go to a different team and start over. I didn't want to do that. You here. You go in college and a person might be 2 times better than you. So what you gonna do? Quit? Or you go outwork them? It's the same thing here. If you ain't feel like you ain't getting no playing time, if you feel like he's better than you, outwork him. You're probably better than him. Outwork him. Because it goes shows what I feel.
Favorite rapper. You got a dream, bro.
My favorite rapper, Meek Mill.
Real 42 flow, 1942 flow. Pizza. Did you? So when you play football at a young age, how did you look at it more? How did you look at it from a young age? How you look at it now? How did you feel that you grew?
At a young age, my stepdad he was hard on us. At 7 years old, I started playing football. He was hard on us. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to play football, but he kept waking us up early in the morning on Saturdays, and we getting after it. So that really made me I love football. I love the grind.
So you found a love for it.
Exactly. I found a love and a passion for it. I love football. That's my happy place. Whenever I go through, I can go on the football field. I just love the game of football. And I feel like there's more to come. more question? Last question?
So, going through that adversity of losing his son, what are some things that your mentor, like, went over with you, basically talked you through going through your situation, and things that you confided in your mentor while going through it?
Like he told me, don't question God, cause I questioned him, like why my son, why not me? Like I was just blaming everything on me. I said my mentor, I was blaming everything on me. I wanted to kill myself at the time because I felt like I could have did more. And what my mentor said is you can't question what God got planned. Maybe he did that for a reason. I didn't want to hear it, but it was the truth. Maybe it wasn't my time to have a child at that time. I didn't see it at first, but as I sit down and realize it, mentor is right. But, Coach, I appreciate you for having me. I appreciate y'all for listening, man. But never give up. Continue y'all dreams. I'm telling you, anything can happen. I'm telling y'all. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right.
Oh yeah, Coach. You want to give my our usual send off? Our usual send off?
All right, gentlemen, you know how we do. All right. All right, here we go. Hey, he's in the family now. We're blessing him in, so he's in, and we'll see him all. Ready? 1, 2.
Seal the edge, but Johnson cuts back and gets in the end zone. This is the Xavier Johnson that went for 1,000 yards last year. He's handed South Alabama a first.
Wow. Offensive play. Don't know for how long. Into that secondary. This could go all the way. It's a foot race. Nobody's going to catch Xavier Johnson. Touchdown.
But he is by far the fastest of us.
To start the third. Good return man is Xavier Johnson. Get something going for the Jaguars. He can get something going for the Jaguars. 2 kick return touchdowns in Johnson's career. An excellent return inside the 30. Crossed away. Handoff. Cut back. Xavier 10. Xavier up the middle. And he's going to bulldoze his way to the end zone. Brute force strength, strong legs from the sophomore. Taking it out there.
Xavier Johnson on the return.
I would say my favorite sports hero would be Adrian Peterson, just because his work ethic. He's humble in the way he have love for the game. The best part is competing, getting everybody best. Oh man, the best moment would be when we was playing Nickel State, overtime, 4th and 1. I told the coach to put the ball in my hand. He gave it to me, ran up the gut and ran the move and threw that X up afterwards. I got the nickname X from my high school Chamberlain. The commentators, every time I break, they'll like the X factor. So from that moment on, I carried the name. My favorite sports quote will have to be never be afraid to fail. You go through bumps and bruises in life, so once you go through that, you gotta come through the obstacles. You gotta go through the obstacles. So what I learned that God put his toughest soldiers through, through hell and back, so that's what I've been through, and I'm blessed to be where I am right now. When I'm in my zone, I mean, focus. You know, nothing can get me out of my zone. I know my assignments. I know where the blitz going. I know where everything is gonna be at before the snap. You know, like I said, I'm just focused.
What's your favorite song you listen to before?
Oh man, my favorite song, Meek Mill, On My Way. On My Way.
Let me hear you sing.
On my way, on my way. Friday Night Lights, of course, the best. My favorite scene was actually when Boobie Miles got hurt. Yeah, when Boobie Miles got hurt, that really taught everybody just you can't cut corners. You know, he had great potential. You know, he had D1 offers, but he cut corners. He wanted working out, and it goes with life. You know, you cut corners. You know, things ain't gonna go the way you plan to go. You know, you go have bumps and bruises to get where you want to be. Just depends, you know. If we up, you know, I'm just cool. I'm laid back. I'm cool. I'm chilling. But if it's competitive and we going at it, oh yeah, I'm talking trash. You go hit my mouth all game. You go get tired of me. You go get tired of me. At my 10th grade year, at Chamberlain, when I had got my first offer from UMass, when I had got there, I was like, yo, I can really go it. I could do it. So that's when I really started taking everything serious. My plans after football, coming up with my own brand, and giving back to the youth, sharing my experience, what I learned, being overseas and playing college ball, and just teaching the young guys and just showing them what I went through.